It's incredible. All right. Alright guys, so today I'm here to talk about a day pack or a hydration pack that was sent to me by a company called Scandinavian Gear. They approached me on my channel and asked how I felt about the idea of them sending me some products to try out on the trail and to give my honest review on. So first thing they sent me was this 15-liter hydration pack. It's also can be used as a day pack. It was a pretty good pack. I actually took it to Old Rag Mountain in Shenandoah National Park this past weekend and gave it a good run to see how it would hold up. It was a really rugged hike with a lot of rock scrambling. So the backpack did have a pretty good test, I think. It took a lot of abrasion from a lot of rocks and stuff throughout the scramble, but held up really well. So yeah, with no further ado, let's dive into the pack and I'll tell you what it's all about. Alright guys, so here we have a pretty good look at the pack. Just right out of the box, I have to say it's a pretty attractive pack. I like the black and red scheme. The water resistant fabric on it is really cool looking too, I have to say. It's a nice touch. The zipper pulls are all pretty high quality. They're pressed on there well. So yeah, all the zippers are a cinch to pull. I mean, if you got to reach for it, you don't have to look very hard. Yeah, so this pack has a lot of features on it, which is great for just a simple hydration pack or a simple day pack. It's got a lot more features to it than you might think. First of all, it's got this front pouch here, which I actually use to put my keys and my little small first aid baggie that I bring with me. I put in there, kept them out of the way. And on the inside, I kept the hydration pack. Excuse me. On the inside, the hydration pack is actually a 2-liter hydration bladder in there. Now I filled this up about halfway, and I got good use out of it for about an hour into the hike, but unfortunately it was December and the water line actually froze up. Now the water in the bag didn't actually freeze, it was just the water in the line, but it worked good while it lasted. And since it froze and I cleaned it out, let it thaw out, it doesn't leak or anything from freezing and thawing. There's no problems with that. The end valve is real simple. You just pull it away from the little collar right there, and that opens it up, and you can either let it hang and gravity feed, or it's got the bite valve on the end that you just simply pull through like a straw. As far as that goes, there are no design flaws I see, no issues. It's really pretty straightforward. Now the inside of the pack here has got quite a bit of organization potential too. Now it's got some mesh pockets here for stuff like cell phone, whatever you may need to put in there. Tons of extra room in here for extra storage, which actually worked out pretty good for me. I brought quite a few snacks with me on the trail. I brought an extra bottle of water just in case there was an issue with the hydration pack or the hydration bag itself. Didn't end up needing to use that until the line froze up. But I was able to stuff my down jacket that I brought in there too. Like I said, this thing is a 15-liter pack, but even with water in the bag, I was still able to fit other stuff in there with really no problem. I turn the pack over. It's got a nice back pad. It's actually got a little bit of firmness to it, so it if you are carrying this thing full, it's going to feel good against your back. I didn't have any problems at all as far as comfort goes on this. In fact, I could hardly tell it was even on my back most of the time. It's got now the hydration hose can come through either side, through the top of the pack right here, either way you prefer to run it. And it's got these little elastic loops on there to run the hose through. Well, I ended up putting a carabiner on one of these and tying my trekking poles together with a couple straps, and hung them from my shoulder straps there as I went to the rock scramble. So these little loops and little elastic attachments are great for, I use them for my trekking poles. You can use them for a bottle of water, or, to hang a GPS or whatever you might need to keep close to you during your hike. Now, one of my favorite features about this pack, I'd have to say I wasn't expecting from just a simple day pack like this, are the hip belt pockets. It's not something you commonly see on lower, value price backpacks such as this, which is something else I want to talk about, is the price on this. But these little hip belt pockets worked out great. I kept my cell phone in one of them, my GoPro in the other, when I needed to put it away while I was filming on my hike. They fit in there no problem. They came in and out no problem. That's one thing I have to say about my Osprey pack. As much as I love my Osprey pack, those hip belt pockets are awfully snug. It's really difficult to get, phones and things like that in and out of them. Now, this pack is extremely adjustable. It's got a chest strap on it as well, which also has a little whistle like the Osprey packs like to do. I'm a tall, thin guy, so I had it adjusted down pretty small, but you could adjust this thing way, way out for a larger guy. No problem at all. It's got plenty of room for adjustment. Yeah, like I said, the overall comfort on this thing was great. I put it on my scale over here. It's not a digital scale, so I don't have an exact ounce count, but it was just a shade over a pound. So if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably in the neighborhood of 20 ounces for the weight on this. And with the low weight and then the comfort that this bag provides, like I said, you could hardly tell it was on your back most of the time. Now the abrasion, as far as the abrasion from the rocks goes, everything held up good. I checked it over, all the stitching and everything. You could see kind of the dirt, on there where my hips were rubbing, against rocks and stuff like that. And it's just dirt. There's no fray. None of the stitching is torn. You still see a little dirt right there where I was rubbing against the back. Yeah, no issues at all with this pack. I am very happy with it. And this is an honest review. If I could find something to complain about with this pack, I'd let you know, but I really can't. Yeah, so let me show you now what all I carried in this bag, so you get a good idea of how much this thing can actually fit. Alright, so here I have the items I was carrying along in my pack as I was hiking. Now I did have a handful of snacks, which obviously I ate those, so they're not here for me to show you. But basically I had a small pack of cookies and a couple beef jerky sticks and a bag of cashews in there. But also I carried a tube chapstick, which also fit in my hip pocket. I carried that next to my same pocket as my camera. The bottle of water I was telling you about that I ended up needing because the line froze up. These were the straps I used to actually to hold my poles together when I packed them away, and I latched those onto that carabiner onto my backpack, and they worked great. I brought a small headlamp just in case. I really had no need for it, but I got it just in case. And my small little first aid bag that I always carry. Got some blister stuff and Tylenol and, Band-Aids and whatnot. I also carried like a scarf, a hooded scarf type thing, because like I said, it was pretty cold. I ended up not needing this, so it stayed inside the pack the whole time. And the big item that fit inside this pack that I was pretty impressed with was my Marmot 800 filled down jacket. I brought this, like I said, because it was supposed to be pretty cold. I had it on when I originally left the vehicle, but basically by the time I got to the trailhead, I was taking this thing off because it was just a little too warm. And I scrunched this thing down, compressed it down like a good down jacket will do. And it fit right in the pack with everything else, and really didn't have any problem getting it zipped shut or anything like that. So for a small 15-liter, what's basically marketed as a hydration pack, it really does make an excellent day pack as well. You could still, fit water in your in your hydration bladder and have room for items such as these that I carried along with it. Alright, the last thing I want to talk to you about with this pack, which I think is the best selling point of all, was the price on this thing. Now this is a very well put together bag. I really feel good about the quality of it. Like I said, I gave it a pretty good stress test on Old Rag Mountain. If it can survive Old Rag Mountain, I don't think there's a day hike that it won't be able to handle. But you can buy this thing on Amazon for $30 right now, which is just an incredible deal. You can go to Scandinavian Gear's website, which is www.scandinaviangear.com, and they have a lot of good information about their this pack and the 65-liter pack that they offer as well. And that'll link you over to, if you wish to purchase it, it'll link you over to Amazon. And you can buy the pack on there. But like I said, $30 for this pack is just a fantastic deal. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of Daypacks over the years. You know, I guess that you could compare to this one that costs, you know, at least double that. So for the price, you really can't beat this. $30. Fantastic deal. Now, Scandinavian Gear is an up-and-coming company. They're a pretty new company. They offer this 15-liter pack. They also offer a 65-liter pack currently. Hopefully I'll get a chance to try out the 65-liter pack here in the near future and tell you a little bit about that. But after talking to one of the guys with Scandinavian Gear, they're also looking to come out with like the mid-range pack sizes, you know, between the 30, 40 liter in that neighborhood. So I'm looking forward to see what they come out with in that range too. Like I said, they seem like a great company. They reached out to me on YouTube, asked me to try out their products and give a good, honest review. And I've told you everything I feel like I've learned about this pack, everything I think you should probably know about this pack. If anybody has any questions or want to know any details more about this pack, just leave it in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer that. Also, you can go to ScandinavianGear.com and check out their information on it. But yeah, guys, if you need a good quality day pack and don't want to spend an arm and a leg, check out Scandinavian Gear. I was really impressed with it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this review was helpful for you. Like I said, if you need to know anything at all, just leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, everybody.